Hello and welcome to class. During this course, we will be implementing blended learning into our third grade RLA classroom. This course will last for 5 weeks, and by the end of the fifth week, we will be all caught up on how and why e-portfolios are needed. Let's go ahead and jump into this classwork. So here in the classwork, you will see a Start Here button. In the Start Here button, you will see the Welcome, the syllabus, the online student parent tutorial, the use of equipment video by Mr. Wilson, and an open discussion board. In the Welcome Here, Start Here introduction, you will see a Welcome to Class video by me, myself, Miss King, and you will also see a student information tab where the students and their parents will fill out this information, just giving us the teachers something to go based off of, just in case we need to contact you as the parent, letting you know how your student is doing in our classes. Also, we are going to jump down here to the syllabus. The syllabus will basically tell everything that will be going on throughout the course for the 5 weeks. It gives a course overview. It has the grading and district policies based on assessments and practices that we will be incorporating into the class. A lot of our classwork and participation grade goes under the practice, as you see here. We do have an office hours, which are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3 p.m. Here are the course materials, tutoring schedule for the students. Here is our weekly schedule, that how we would go by each week 1 through week 5, our due dates, our discussions that are due for that week, and also our exam schedules. Now, the homework will be consisted of different project quizzes, practices, discussions that we go over, everything combined. So that will be our syllabus for our class. Then let's jump back over here into our classwork. Now for our online and student parent tutorial, this will go over the different blended learning, how to get our students equipped with blended learning, how to implement the flipped classroom, what the flipped classroom is. The use of equipment by Mr. Wilson is equipment that HISD will provide to our students, which is the Chromebooks. If you guys have not purchased the Chromebooks, you will need to purchase them from the school library for $25. You do have to find and fill out a waiver for those Chromebooks. So that will be that for the first week of our introduction. Now jumping over here into week 1, the what and the why. The what of the e-portfolios, the why e-portfolios are effective for learning tools. A lot of our learning tools and learning videos will be coming from YouTube. So YouTube plays a major role in our blended learning course and how we will be implementing blended learning into our face-to-face classroom. Our classroom will not be fully online. We will be doing face-to-face as well. So students will still be able to come into the classroom and get one-on-one training or one-on-one help or one-on-one tutoring, whatever it is that they need. We will be here to supply their every need. Now, when it comes to the different modules and aligning with the activities and assessments that we have available here in the course. So as you can see here, what is an e-portfolio? Down here, when we go down to our vocabulary quiz, basically it is a definition quiz over basically the videos that each student will be watching. So we will define the e-portfolio. We will ask, what is blended learning? Can you work at your own pace while being a part of this blended learning e-portfolio classroom? What are peer groups? You will learn what peer groups are and what learning communities are. And basically it will give you an overview of what you are going to be basically doing for the remainder of the course, taking ownership of the course itself. And we have Melissa Maxwell here that will help us be able to understand what it is and what it's like taking ownership over your own learning, basically having a choice, giving 10 ways of empowerment to your students to tell them how they have a choice within, learning how to build their e-portfolios. Everything that has videos will have a quiz to go with it, or a discussion to go with it. So that's how a lot of the modules will align with the outcomes of activities and different assessments. Students will be um, their own learners. They will take charge of this. So it will be student centered, but led by the teacher. The teacher is not going to leave them hanging. We can't do that. You know, we have to still help them and build them and help them build their content and build in learning communities so that they can form groups with their peers and be able to work with the peers in order to, you know, get things done. We all need colleagues and members to help us get things done. Sometimes we might miss class, so that is what that is for, to help, you know, help our peers and our peers help us. You know, sometimes it's not what you know, but it's who you know, and those who you knows can get you into a lot of places. And especially in this class, you need to get to those who you knows. Now, far as my role here in this classroom is the instructor. Far as presenters and coaches and mentors, we will be using YouTube videos for that. I did find some very, very interesting videos for our class to be able to go back and get good information on why and what is going on. Now, when it gets down to introducing myself to my students, it's clear where it's at. It's right in the introduction. It's right in our welcome. Welcome to the class. Getting to know one another. Getting to know me as your instructor will be something, you know, you will get to do on a daily basis. We have 5 weeks of this course with one another, so we will be implementing all of that. Now, when we jump down here to week 4, we have the feedback and the feed forward. We will basically be sharing our findings with our colleagues, with our peers. We will go over peer reviews. We will start our discussions, basically sharing things that we found um, with adding to our e-portfolios, you know, adding different information, submitting our e-portfolio links so that our peers can view us and give us feedback, and we give them feed forward on what we feel like they need to know about their e-portfolios, you know, just giving overall feedback. And then here in week 5, we have our growth and reflection. Here, the students will be able to show and tell their e-portfolios. They will be able to share their contributions to their learning, how they interacted with their peer groups, you know, different meetings they had, if they got on, you know, Google Sites and Zoom, and they had Zoom meetings, if they got with Group Me. We want to know everything that they did within those that time frame that they had. And then within our last discussion, basically you're gonna just tell us what you gained from working within your learning communities, and what information and what things, you know, you're able to share with your classmates and your peers. And from that, that's the course. I thank you guys so much for joining in on Miss King's third grade reading and language arts class. And hopefully we get to learn and be with one another really, really soon, and just go over everything that is entailed with this course. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any questions, please reach out, give me some feedback, give me some hardcore feedback on what this is. And if you have any other questions, of course, I'm here. Hit me up. Bye.